Hi everybody, I'm Kelby and I'm the Director of Operations at WonderLeaf. Today I'm going to talk to you a bit about our vape cartridge. Now this guy is filled with hemp oil, of course. So our vape cartridges are all glass and stainless steel. They are 510 threads, so they should connect to any 510 thread push button battery. Now the push button is important because the way that our cartridge is designed, they will not work on a pull-through battery. So all of our carts come with a silicone cap here on the top. I recommend twisting clockwise to remove this guy. Now, that is because if you twist counterclockwise, you could potentially loosen your mouthpiece. And if you do that, you run the risk of leaking some of the oil out on the side if it gets warm and runs to the top. So, just twist, make sure these guys are clamped down nice and tight. We connect these guys to any push button battery again by just screwing them into the top here on the base plate. Now, our push button batteries take 5 clicks to turn off and 5 clicks to turn on. And you know that the battery has a good connection with the cartridge if when you push the button, you get a solid, steady light. On these batteries, we change the voltage by clicking 3 times. And for each different voltage, you'll get a different light to indicate where you're at. For our batteries, we usually recommend vaporizing around 3.3 volts to 4.0 volts, depending on which battery you have and what oil you have. I personally prefer to vaporize at about 3.3 volts, no higher than 3.6. Now, our cartridges we do not usually recommend for refills. However, if you are going to refill our cartridge, you unscrew the mouthpiece, set that guy aside, and with your syringe, you're going to want to fill around the post, into the area that you see between the metal post and the glass tank. Do not fill directly into that post, and because if you do, you'll actually clog your mouthpiece and you won't be able to draw. If your cartridge is leaking, chances are that it's leaking from either the bottom gasket or the top gasket. We've actually replicated 14,000 feet at 100 degrees Fahrenheit without any leakage out of the bottom, so we're pretty confident in that one. And if that is happening, then chances are you've accidentally unscrewed your mouthpiece a little bit. So, all that you do, screw that back down, nice and snug, and make sure that your cartridge remains upright, as opposed to laying it on the side or upside down. If the oil flows into the post and it plugs your mouthpiece, all you need to do, you unscrew your mouthpiece, take something long and thin, like a paper clip, and just run it down through the mouthpiece. Now, you should be able to clear this guy right up. If the oil's a little too thin, you can actually refrigerate your mouthpiece for a few minutes, thicken that oil up, and it should push out nice and smooth. But you can see how you're getting a lot of that oil out. You just kind of drop that back down into your tank. If there is an air bubble that builds up around the hole, all you need to do is you need to heat the oil in order to get it to settle again. You can use your body heat, just hold it in your hand for a while, put it in a pocket that's close to your body, or run it under warm water even. I personally prefer to use a lighter. All you do, wand the lighter over the glass part of the tank, and then hold it upright to allow the oil to settle again. Now this is perfectly safe because our cartridges again are made of glass and stainless steel, and the gaskets inside are high temp resistant silicone. So you're not going to be putting any bad chemicals into your oil by doing this.